Well, starting today, children as young as 6 months old will be able to get the COVID-19 vaccine, and some big-name pharmacies are helping with the process. Both CVS and Walgreens will start offering the vaccines at some of its locations today. Now, the CDC and FDA say there are really only two vaccine options for kids right now, Pfizer and Moderna. Now, while this is big news for parents trying to protect their children, there's still a lot of questions surrounding this. 10 TV's Krista Frost joins us now from Grandview Heights with what parents can expect today. Krista?
Yeah, so good morning. You know, I've been scrolling on social media just to see what parents are thinking and talking about. And there are a lot of people who are excited. Also, a lot of people who are really nervous or maybe a little hesitant to go ahead and take this plunge when it comes to getting their children vaccinated. So we are talking about 6 months old to 5 years old, able to get that COVID-19 vaccine now. So if you're a parent that's considering this, maybe heading out to a CVS or maybe even your doctor's office, you probably still do have some questions, even if you feel pretty confident about doing that. But that's exactly why we reached out to a doctor, a pediatrician with the Ohio American Academy of Pediatrics to get some of those questions answered. The first one that I would like to go ahead and tackle is, how is this dosage any different from the ones that was given to adults about a year or starting ago? So we know that doctors, they tell us that this dosage offered to these smaller kids, obviously those dosages are much smaller. For Moderna, it's a 2-dose series of smaller doses, again, for those young kids. And then for Pfizer, it's a 3-dose series of those smaller vaccinations. And this is a little different. So many offices, doctor offices, they're likely going to spend maybe a day or two training their staff members to give this vaccine just to make sure that they're administering it in the safest way possible. Now, what about any side effects?
Probably soreness at the site of the injection and maybe some fever, right? A mild febrile illness. I will say anecdotally, we've been giving to kids 5 and up for a while now. And our practice has not seen a lot of side effects.
Now, when it comes to availability, a lot of offices will probably have one or the other, but of course, you're going to want to reach out to them to try to figure out which one. And of course, with both options, you might be wondering which one is safest for my child, if there even is an answer to that. Well, there is. We talked with the doctor to try to figure out what's best for you. That answer coming up in about 25 minutes. But for now, reporting live in Grandview Heights, Krista Frost, 10 TV News.
Krista, thank you. In less than 4 hours, the White House COVID-19 response team will hold a virtual press conference to discuss these vaccines for kids under 5 years old. They'll also discuss the administration's vaccine rollout process. The meeting starts at 10 a.m.